Greetings everybody, Economy of Games Online. Welcome back to more Lost Dimension. Last time, we went through the Hall of the End and finished the fourth stratum. And in this episode, it's time for Judgment yet again. Progress will be saved. There is no going back. As if once or twice or three times isn't enough, this is our fourth time doing this now. Oh, how displeasing it is to see this machine again.
This room is vulgar no matter how many times I see it. It makes me sick just looking at it.
Really now? How long is this going to continue on for?
I know what must be done, but I'm not anxious to do it.
Well, complaining isn't going to solve anything either. Though I hate we're playing right into the end's hands.
Pain in the ass! Haven't we done this crap enough already? So we have to vote again. Another person to sacrifice.
That is correct. Now choose. Whom will you discard this time?
You.
Is observing us from afar all you can do, coward?
How long are you going to make us do this?
If you wish to proceed, you must cast your vote in judgment. Forsake the life of another in exchange for your own happiness. That is the burden you must each bear.
Is this the only way? Guess it's finally time. This is pretty lame. I thought I had you all fooled, and you got me. I was really looking forward to crushing you all. But I guess not. Zenji, you're really... shouldn't have tricked you and all. But hey, I guess now I left an even stronger mark on you after all, right? Proof I was here? That's all I really needed, I guess. More than any plots or whatever. I'm just glad I got to leave my mark behind. Don't forget about me, Sho. Remember the face that deceived you all along. And I'll remember you when I'm rotting down in hell. So you'd better not lose, you hear me?
Now we've lost the fourth member. It's getting harder and harder to judge now. Zenji Mata has been erased as a result of the vote.
We've done it again.
Even if it's to move forward, there's no way this is the right thing to do.
Something's wrong here. Ordinarily, the staircase appears just after our vote.
But it's not.
This isn't right. What's going on?
Judgment is not over for today, I'm afraid. I'm going to need you all to select one more time.
What?
What?
You gutless worm. Do you plan on continuing this until there's only one of us left?
This is rather unfair. Don't you think this game is becoming a little too one-sided?
You string us along with some form of hope, and now this. That's rather wicked of you.
Stop your worrying. This will be the final judgment, I promise. final, you say? You long to reach me, correct? You long to save the world? Then judge. Theatrics won't save you. You have no option but to obey.
Damn it, the end.
You're quite the dictator.
There is really no other option. I hate that he's right.
Damn it. And all we can do is comply.
I see. So this here is my end. Looks like I've lost then. I guess justice will always prevail, and evil is destined to lose.
Mana, what are you...
Don't give me that face, Sho. All you mates did was judge the traitor. This is something that can't be avoided. I said it before, didn't I, Sho? That I wouldn't mind getting erased by you. At that time, I thought my life wasn't worth much, so I was serious. I really was. However, after meeting you, Sho, I realized that even I have some value. This is all so vexing. It would have been nice if we could stay together forever. But it's impossible after all. Cheers, Sho. Don't forget about me, all right?
If the end's words are to be believed, this is in fact the final judgment. Mana Kawaii has been erased as a result of the vote.
Damn him. Just how heavy of a sin does he intend for us to bear?
I believe we can climb higher now.
This is the final judgment. All we can do is believe in the end's words. It makes me sick to think that we actually have to trust him, though.
We should go. Can't stop now, right?
Please forgive us. We promise that we'll save the world.
Let's go, everyone. We have to put an end to all this.
In total, we've erased 5 members of the team. But at the very least, it looks like all that crap is over. Welcome to the final floor, the Chasm of Dimensions. We have finally reached the top. And our remaining members are Sho Kasugai, Himeno Akatsuki, Toya Orbert, Nagi Shioka, Sojiro Sagara, and Yoko Tashibana. Those are our remaining team members. Only 6 left. Feels weird since we started with 11. Now that you've reached the top floor, or you have it open up to you, one thing you might want to do, go to the generator, because now the best equipment in the game is available to you. So we are going to upgrade our equipment to the maximum. So, as such, if you have Mana with you, her ultimate weapon is Overdrive. For Himeno, her ultimate weapon is Maxwell, which we're going to go and buy that. If you have Agito with you, his ultimate weapon is Infinity. If you have Sojiro with you, his ultimate weapon is the Lancet. And also, as you can see, this equipment's really friggin' expensive. Next, if you have... For Sho, it's the Laplace, that's his best weapon. For Yoko, it's the Brilliant Nova. For For Marco, it's the Valere. If you still have Zenji with you, it's the Rebellion. For Toya, it's the Supreme. For Nagi, it's the Regina. And for George, it's the Yashio. Which, we don't have George anymore for obvious reasons, but I'll get into that later. Otherwise, the other thing we're going to want to buy... 6 barrier techs. Specifically the ones of the Omega kind. And then apps, I don't usually use apps, but I might pick up some of these. But this is basically all the best equipment we're going to be having. So let's go ahead and slice all this equipment onto our characters. Alright. First, the weapon. We now have the Lapway, so let's equip that. We have Barrier Tech Omega. We've got the Maxwell. Barrier Tech Omega. Supreme. Barrier Tech Omega. The Regina. Another Barrier Tech Omega. The Lancet. The Barrier Tech Omega. The Brilliant Nova. And the Barrier Tech Omega. Alright. I'll probably be picking up some apps later. I have to look through them and see what's available. Let's go ahead and dissolve our new materials that we have. Yeah, the problem with all the best equipment, since it's the best equipment, of course, it is ridiculously expensive. So, hopefully you've been getting a lot of money, but because I've had to do a lot of grinding anyways to get the votes in place, because it was particularly stressful on the 4th floor because I knew you had to go through 2 judgments back to back. So I had to, like, because I've shown how the votes work, but it's like you can see them for the next one, but you can't see them for the one after that. But it still worked out in the end, at the very least. All the traitors have been successfully erased, even if we're still erasing people. But, that aside, it's back to the 4th floor. We do have the 5th floor open now, where we have Arrival, Last Line of Defense, and Spiral of Fate, as well as Frenzy of Fate, but that's a DLC quest, so we're not going to worry about that now. But let's go to retaking the base, because that's going to be the next mission down the list. And since we've only got 6 members left, everybody's coming with us now. Again, feels really weird saying that. We are also stupidly high level because of all that grinding I had to do. So that's also nice. And we're pretty much at the point where nothing's gonna stand in our way. Well, almost nothing. We'll get into that later. But it's kind of a jerk. But one thing's for certain, now we are going to be doing massive amounts of damage. Want an idea of how much damage we're going to be doing? Look at this.
I know your moves.
Let's go.
That wasn't even a back attack. That was a back attack. We would have easily taken him down. See, this does a lot. Oh yeah, that does a lot.
Well then.
So yeah. Also, I am dumb. I'm actually doubly dumb because of what I did with Show's move, because in between sessions, I actually got that really good ability I was talking about with Show, Daydream.
Well then.
So I've got that now, which I'll probably use on the next turn to show what that does, because it's really good, and it's like, that's especially going to make it so nothing stands in our way.
Play all you like.
Commencing assault.
Oh yeah, and these things. Might as well use it. Get a health capsule plus, but we are now binded, which actually kind of sucks in this case. I can't really do much, can I? Actually, no wait. Well, Assassin's Blade won't even reach, god dang it. Sure, we'll raise your movement, Nagi. Why the heck not?
On my way.
Sojiro, might as well have you step on the switch. And what do you have? Strike a Samuel, but that is not within range, so I guess we'll just have you use your normal attack. Alright, the enemy's turn. Which they're not going to be able to do much to us. All our barrier techs. 222, that's not really that much damage. Oh, you're really going for grinding slash? Alright. We'll just take it like a champ. And you're gonna get screwed over by combat senses. It didn't take you down, but that will. Combat senses, how good you are.
Saw that coming.
But of course, premonition's also good.
Oh, that was close.
Just let everybody do their thing. Lots of damage. Yeah, sure, why not? You're not gonna do too much. Are these the last two? I'm gonna assume these are the last two. Or the last one in that case, because one of them waited. Alright, let's show off that really good ability I was talking about with Show. Daydream. Except I forgot that I used Mystic Shot. Ugh. That's a bit of a gamble. You know what? Let's at least show it off. So this happens. It does nothing apparent yet. But, I mean, if you could read, you would know what it does. Show's now berserked, which hopefully does not work against me. That is a lot of damage, by the way.
Keep it together.
Firestorm. Burn does a lot more damage, but we got a bunch of enemies around us, so Firestorm makes the most sense.
Yeah.
On top of Ignition happening. Nice.
Is that all?
Oh yeah, those criticals actually remind me. I got one of Show's passive skills, Akashic Lore, which raises everybody's critical chance. Very cool. So yeah, I could have you like try attack him from behind. I think I'm just gonna use Thunderbolt from here because I do want to try to keep you away from Show because he's berserked.
Retreat immediately!
And that might end up causing some problems.
This power.
Nagi, you can just dive.
Hostile down!
I advise caution.
And Sojiro. Just attack him. Put him out of his misery.
Really all.
And now this happens.
Please,
Oh wait,
snap out of it.
Yoko still needs to go. Right. I'll remember some of us have to take turns sometime.
This power.
Kaboom.
We did.
Enemy gone. And then this happens. So good.
Keep it together.
This is why you try to get Daydream whenever you get the chance to. And if you keep putting points into it, it's going to be even better because then it takes up less sanity.
Take this.
I think at the minimum it'll take 50% sanity. It's still a lot, but it's worth it for an ability like that.
Things.
And nobody's going to say otherwise because they're wrong.
What a nasty shot.
That's the end of the mission.
That.
And since there's going to be no more judgments, there's no more need for me to cut out stuff that I want to cut out to make things more interesting, because we don't have to worry about judgments anymore. Just gonna make things a lot easier for me. Because yeah, we just go straight back to the thing. Not even your party members are going to ask you who you think the traitor is. We're just automatically back here. And if we go to Vision now, you can still see everybody's trust, everyone's battle rankings. There is still a vote forecast, but there's no data for Vision history. Because there's no longer going to be any more judgments. At least according to what the end says. But that's probably going to about do it for this episode. We made it to the top floor, the final stratum. Even we didn't start the final stratum, we still made it here. But at the cost of 2 of our team members. We've lost both Zenji and Mana. And it's just the 6 of us left. Next time on Lost Dimension, we're going to be starting with Arrival. Now we finally reached here. Enemies, lower level than us. We should be fine. We might do something like, we might go to last line defense, something like that. We'll see about it next time. See you guys then.